The Portland Trail Blazers even got better in this. Adding Rob Williams, I know we talked about all the injury history and everything there, but you think about his age being under 30 years old. What I want to say 25, 26. And then you got DeAndre Ayton, who also is very young. So now you have this whole roster kind of around the same age. Everything's aligning for Portland as well.
It's never easy to trade your franchise guy. And usually when you're trading the best player in the deal, you're not going to win the trade.
Right.
I think all things considered for Portland, good for them. Think about what happened. Last July, they give Dame a 2-year extension, right? They were the only team that could do that. Then, a year later, Dame requests a trade and says, I only want to go to Miami. Some teams would have buckled. Some teams were like, fine, we'll get you and we'll just accept Miami's deal. Most people said that deal was going to get done fast in July. It did not get done at all. And to Portland's credit, they waited. They made the first move and then they rerouted Jrue Holiday fast. And you think about the total package that they got back for a team that's kind of in a rebuild situation now. They've got a ton of young talent. Scoot Henderson, Shane Sharp, Anthony Simons, right? The Jeremy Grant deal is still the one that I just don't get.
Sure.
Their big man rotation last year up front was Nurkic and Eubanks.
Yep.
Well, now it's DeAndre Ayton and Rob Williams. When you look at the whole pick situation of what they got back for the Dame trade, technically, they get back DeAndre Ayton, Malcolm Brogdon, who won Sixth Man of the Year last year. I'm sure they'll try to trade him. He makes $22.5 million this year and then $22.5 million next year. Maybe a little challenging to move.
Yeah.
But there's a chance. They get Rob Williams, Tamani Kamara, the rookie. They get that 2024 Golden State first round pick that's top 4 protected. Not going to be a great pick. They have a 28 pick swap with Milwaukee.
Yep.
They have Milwaukee's first round pick in 29. They have Boston's first round unprotected. Then they have a 2030 Milwaukee pick swap. Look, it's not perfect, but it's not terrible either. I mean, I think all things considered, it was better than the package that they were going to get from the Miami Heat, which would have been Hero, Jovic, and 3 first-round picks. Their Miami picks probably not going to be that great anyway. Like, You take a chance on DeAndre Ayton, who literally has shown flashes of being a good player, and you saw his reaction when he landed in Portland.
Oh my God. Let's talk about that for a second, because that is the main thing with DeAndre Ayton that everyone's been talking about. Change of scenery, just a fresh start, all these things. In those videos that Portland was putting out, he was so happy. He was smiling. And of course, anyone would be in that situation, right? First day of school almost, like you're in just this new class with a teacher that you like and everything. And he's going around his locker room. He's like, I feel like I was just drafted. Like, this is fun. He's got to keep that same energy. He's got to make sure he keeps that same mentality, staying happy, capitalizing on what he can do with this younger team, being happy. And he still has so much to give on the basketball floor. And I think that's what some people go like, he's a bum at the end of Phoenix and blah, blah, blah. It's like, okay, but also there was a lot of crap going on. Now, I feel like a lot of it was because of him and his attitude.
Gets a little grumpy.
So can he change that? Can he be, mature, all those things on and off the floor? I'm excited to see that for him.
Yeah, we saw flashes, especially on their run to the NBA Finals that year when they lost to Milwaukee. You're like, this guy can be really special in this league. Chris Paul's getting something out of him. And I understand the frustration around him too. So maybe a change of scenery. But if you're Portland, you're like, all right, that's a risk we'll take because he's still 24, 25 years old. Rob Williams, I'm a huge Rob Williams fan. His contract, not bad at all. I think he's making like $12 million this year and then a little more the next year. The biggest thing with Rob Williams has always just been health, right?
That's it.
He's had the torn meniscus. I mean, I'll never forget him playing in the finals against the Warriors where you're just like, oh, you're not 100%. You're giving it your all. But when he is healthy, I think he's a game changer.
That shit's fun.
I mean, he can come out and block 3-pointers. He's so long. He is athletic. He's a lob threat. And I think the best case scenario with that is like, God, you've got all these young guards. You've got some intriguing bigs. You've got length and athleticism. If you could keep Rob Williams healthy, then you're going to have an interesting decision down the road with him and Ayton. But like that's fine. That's what you want to do. You want to put yourself in a position to acquire some young talent that you could maybe develop on your own or move down the road.
I think the craziest thing about all these trades happening these last couple of days is that we can talk about each team, and it sounds like each team got a little better, and even got better, whether it's for their future or got better today for this window. They all did what they needed to do. And with Portland, like, it's just been a cluster, for so long, and having that Dame thing just kind of hanging over you, and for them to
get it done before the season,
to not only get it done before the season, but to also get pieces that align with what they're probably trying to do for the future. I just think this is great for all three of these teams.